Welcome guys, F1 This and That. This video we are getting ready for the sprint races. Hey guys, thanks for joining. This is another video for you from your buddies here, Shoka and myself, Alex. F1 This and That. And this time, Shoka, we're going to talk about the possibility. Actually, I think it's no longer a possibility. I
Yeah,
think it's real, right? Sprint
yeah,
races to test this year, right?
true that. Thank you very much for having me. And basically, yeah, that's it. It seems like they are going to finally announce it, like having a proper confirmation from the FIA
Yeah.
on our, not our, but theirs next race, which is going to be in Imola.
It's ours as well. Come on, we are
Ours.
the fans.
Yeah, I'm just too selfish. I'm trying to, control myself,
No,
but
no.
I know I'm too selfish. But yeah, and it's very interesting how they are going to plan it out.
Hmm.
I'm sure you'll have more details for us in a couple seconds. But yeah, I'm
How
really
many?
looking for I'm really looking forward for this. I must tell
I
you.
don't know. I'm
I confess.
unsure. I'm unsure. Actually, I have to tell you that. And first of all, the news.
Hmm.
Stefano Domenicali told, I think it was Autosport, that the meetings with the teams they are finished, and so they are ready to move on. And as you were saying, in Imola, they will Imola, the next Grand Prix.
Grand Prix, yeah.
They will announce the format for the this new type of weekend, okay, Formula
Yeah.
One weekend. It will
Sorry.
start, just to let you know, it will start in the British Grand Prix, right?
It's
Uh,
it's going to be the first
in July.
tryout. Yeah.
Yeah, in July, and then again possibly in Canada and Montreal and Interlagos, Brazil.
Yep.
How is it going to work? Friday, instead of the two practice sessions, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, we'll have only one hour practice session, and then 1 hour qualifying. Okay, that will determine the sprint race or the order for the
For the
sprint
sprint
race,
race. Yeah, the
uh,
grid. Yeah.
the grid for Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, Shoka.
Saturday they will have the sprint race itself,
Yeah, but I don't know how
which,
many laps. How many laps? So what's the distance?
if I'm not mistaken, it was it like 100 kilometers? So that's what,
A, th-
perhaps a
a third,
third.
a third
Yeah.
of a normal race. Yeah,
Yeah. And the finishing position will determine the grid for the following day, which is the actual race itself on Sunday.
yeah.
So
I don't know. Is it the same scoring? Like first we'll take the 25 points, and
no,
it's
not at all.
different as well.
Scoring wise, they haven't announced it yet, but there will be points
Of course.
given. But
Probably a
Domenicali
half. I don't
hasn't.
know.
Could be perhaps just from first to fifth, or I don't know. This is at this point. I'm just speculating,
Yeah.
so it is
Now
pretty much what it is.
this is what's planned. Okay,
Hmm.
this is what was discussed. Now, your thoughts on this new format?
Well,
Because we are a bit used to, well, since the 80s. Come on, we are used to this type of weekend, Formula One weekend.
yeah,
During the 2000s, it changed the qualifying,
the
especially the
qualifying.
qualifying.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, 90s, 2000, because I remember in the 90s it was 1 hour long, and to be honest, when they've changed, it didn't make any sense, right? Oh, come on, it's 1 hour qualifying, it's the best format ever. Don't change it. But then they changed it for better, and I think now it's
Yeah.
really good. So we're afraid of
Uh,
changes, but I don't know.
Well, we are always afraid of changes. I mean, it's the unknown, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, the current format, which is having quali one, two, and three, it's very good, and I think it's interesting,
Yeah.
and it kind of harvests two good things from the past, which is as you move forward in qualifying, you have less people on track,
Yeah.
meaning you are able, or you won't get any back markers.
Yeah.
So you kind of almost have the track for yourself,
It depends. If you remember
unless
Italy
Monza, yeah.
2 years
uh,
ago. Yeah.
the only problem is the teams will actually wait until the last moment
Yeah,
to
of
put
course.
their cars out, and then yeah, you have Monza.
It's normal.
But you were asking me about the new format and about the sprint races. I'm excited. I really want to see this going forward, and I think the tryouts that they are going to make this season, they're going to be quite interesting to see if it works or not. And I think that's a clever idea.
I think
I'd
the
say,
problem here is, first of all, we should give it a try.
yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Let's try and see how it works.
yeah,
But what's the problem with this? Qualifying is one of the most important things of the weekend,
and
right?
exciting as
And
well.
sometimes it's much
Yeah,
more exciting than the race itself, right?
yeah.
Now, if the qualifying is on a Friday afternoon, um, who's going to watch it? You know?
I will. We will.
Definitely. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Uh,
And there's also another thing, another issue besides that one, which is okay. So they want they are trying to attract more people to see their races and
yeah,
the whole weekend as a show. But yeah, doing it on a Friday afternoon when people are still working, I mean,
exactly.
will
And,
it
it, and
actually
it's
worth anything?
and it's
Yeah.
not only that. It's not only that because let's be negative here, okay? Friday,
Yeah, let's put my negative cap on.
exactly. Friday, you now have two practice sessions. Interesting or not, you have like 2 hours long this year,
Well, yeah, this year, yeah.
both sessions,
1 hour,
right?
yeah, for two sessions, yeah, one
One
hour in
plus
the
one
morning,
gives
one in the
two.
afternoon, and
Exactly. And Saturday, it's quite interesting. Why? Because you have 1 hour practice session and 1 hour qualifying session,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, if they change it for Saturday, just the sprint race,
Mhm.
100 kilometers, what's that? Probably 1 hour,
No, not even that, I
less
think.
than that.
Yeah,
Exactly, less than that. So, what you're telling me is that Saturday will only be like what, 40 minutes race
yeah, something like that.
for the you know
Yeah,
instead in so Friday now it's more important than the sprint race
yeah.
itself or or the Saturday, you know.
And it's not just that. It's also okay. So we know that they have engine allocation for the whole season. So for the sprint race, will the teams be using the
Different
same
engine.
engines
No, I
or
think
different engine?
they will have to use different engines. Come on.
I mean, will they? They haven't come out
Probably the practice
saying,
ones. I don't know. We still don't know the
yeah.
ins and outs of the deal.
And there's
Um,
another thing which is about the one lap performance. Cars that will actually that perform well in just one lap,
mhm.
like qualifying lap,
Yeah.
they are okay with the current scheme. But cars that promote
Long
the racing
distance.
pace,
Yeah.
yeah, rather than the qualifying pace, those will be the big losers, of course. So it's a mix and match,
Because
and
what's the other sport? It's WTCR, right?
well, they do it in
World
F2,
Touring
they do
Car.
it in F3.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's true as well. We
yeah,
don't need to go anywhere
that's
else.
far. Yeah.
Um, the truth is that I don't watch F2 that much, so I think I'll have to watch it next time just to see how it works.
No, I have to be honest. I started doing it properly this year, and it's interesting. But they also do like a reverse grid, which we won't have in Formula One. Which with that I don't agree. It's very interesting if you were to tell the teams, okay, we have a reverse grid, but you have a new engine. Everyone has a new engine.
Yeah.
Now go forth and multiply. And yes,
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, for now, these are the news. Okay, for you guys,
yeah,
we still don't know the details okay,
True.
of this deal. The only thing that we know it's what Domenicali just told
Yep.
the press is that they will announce the structure of the Formula One
Yeah.
Grand Prix weekends with the sprint race in the next
Grand Prix.
event, yeah,
Yeah.
in Imola. So it will be on the 18th, that weekend, on the 18th of April. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, let's give it a try and let's see how it works. Yeah.
Exactly. As usual, keep a close eye on our channel because the
Yes.
moment we hear more news about this, we will be coming out shouting to everyone.
Shouting.
We will spill all the beans because
Shouting.
that's who we are. That's what we
Yes.
do, okay?
Yes. Shocker. That hug.
That hug. Till next
See ya.
time. Ta-da.